welcome to today's live. And the other side of my screen is a wonderful guest, and more than a guest, she's off late becoming my friend also. So she's Rama Rajesh. She's a consultant physiotherapist and PRO at Curie Hospital, and she's an award winner of COVID Warrior at Norwood, given by Norwood team. So, Rama, how are you?
I'm perfectly fine. So how are you, Jyoti?
I'm doing great. So how is your
Glad to
work?
join you again.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here,
it's going
Rama.
on.
Same here. Same here. Actually, I'm very delighted to always see you. You have a vibrant face. You keep on motivating people on whatever you write on your post. How do you get it? Is it that you're a very positive person normally, or is it that because you're surrounded by positive people? How is it?
I'm actually surrounded by a lot of positive people, even at my
Mm-hmm.
workplace as well as even in my personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And because of them too, like I've been positive.
Mm-hmm.
And few things like I'm basically like a positive person. I don't like to sit and cry, and I would like to move forward. I never
Mm-hmm.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, like since I'm facing lot of things, so it has molded me in such a way that I should stay positive and then keep motivating others too.
Wonderful, wonderful. I can understand that. Recently you have posted that how you have gone through everything in COVID. And tell me something. What did you feel the moment you were shocked? I mean, you already took vaccine. You were in the front line. You were working with COVID people and everything. How was it when you heard it? And what was your mindset?
The first thing when I heard that I'm positive,
Mm-hmm.
for me, I didn't worry actually, to be frank. I was not
Mm-hmm.
worried about me. I know like the situations are since I had that confidence, like I'm vaccinated. So though I'm
Mm-hmm.
vaccinated, I got well, I turned out to be positive, but I felt somehow the impact would be very less. I know that actually. So I was
Okay.
not worried about me. So it is because I'll be the carrier for other people, like in my family, my husband and my daughter. So I was
Mhm.
more worried on for them. So I isolated
Okay.
myself on the first day of my symptom. So I
Mhm.
isolated myself in a room, and then I was started taking medications. After
Mhm.
consulting our doctor. So
Mhm.
those things I was following the protocols. Only after the third or fourth day of my symptom, I took the test. So to keep my family people also safe. So I took the test to make sure whether I'm positive or not. And then after that, I came to know that I'm positive. Immediately, like I tested for my husband as well as my daughter.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
first
Mhm.
test, it became negative for them, so I felt
Mhm.
they are safe. But for my husband, there was symptoms like fever. So he was having fever. Whenever he had the paracetamol, it came down, and again it raised up. The temperature used to raise up, and he feel very tired. And these symptoms were there for 5 6 days or something. So then that's when I felt like the symptoms are there. So though it is negative, better to go and say, take CT and rule out the situation. So and he went to the hospital there. The CT scoring was 40%, and doctor advised him to get admitted because he was not vaccinated. Actually, he hasn't
Mhm.
vaccinated himself. So he said, doctor said it's better. It's a moderate stage. Though it is moderate, better to get admitted and monitor himself for next couple of days. So that's when like he know all the medications were whatever protocol they used to follow for the COVID patients. They started, and he was there for 4 5 days, and
Mhm.
then he became all right, and then he got discharged. So this is how the
Yeah,
situations
I
which
can
we faced
understand
actually.
what you have gone through.
Yeah.
Today we are not more than how we get COVID and symptoms because everybody knows. But I want to know that, Rama, what was what did you do to keep yourself stronger? Because I've seen you through even during the process of that entire pandemic days where you self isolated or you were constantly taking care of your family. But still, when I see your post and everything, it was not like you were not demotivating yourself, neither you were showing it outside. I really didn't understand because I have never seen such a positive person in the recent past, because the moment people get COVID, they're panicking, and the more the panic is creating, the immune system is also going down, and people are losing that oxygen and going to that level only because of their mental stress. So, why don't you put a light on it?
Yeah, basically, see the word COVID itself. Like now, people are having a fear. This thing. So when they hear the first word, it becomes positive. So immediate reactions is always the fear factor. So that fear factor, I know everybody will have that fear. Out of
Mm-hmm.
that, like they should come out and according to their symptoms, they should treat themselves and stay
Mm-hmm.
strong mentally. See,
Mm-hmm.
stay strong mentally in the sense they should share whatever they feel with the consultant, whoever
Mm-hmm.
they are getting consulted, or them, or any other people whom they usually interact. So with those
Mm-hmm.
people, if they know, keep see, basically, if you share things with people, you will automatically your fear and the stress, whatever it is, will be reduced. So rather than keeping inside, assuming things, and no, approach a right person. I would suggest that approach a right person. The doctors are there very well. They are trying to help out. So consult a doctor better, and then get to know what is going to happen for next few days. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever they turned out to positive, immediately consult a doctor. No, the fear factor comes when you're not aware of things. Though you are aware, you still have that fear inside. Internally, you will be having it. So you should not. I mean, you should. What I did, I would say, I might
Mm-hmm.
say. So what I did is actually, I had that fear, but what
Mm-hmm.
I did, I started believing that nothing is going to happen for me as well as my family. So everybody is going to be out of it. So the fifth day to 10th day is a crucial time where you need to monitor yourself. So I was
Mm-hmm.
doing that literally. So
Mm-hmm.
checking your the pulse and the saturation level, and your the CRP, whatever the blood test the doctor suggested. Those things
Mm-hmm.
I've been checking myself, and monitoring it, observing it, and consulting the doctor then and there. So whatever symptoms I had, had a word with my doctor, and that's how, like, I got the clarity. So that automatically the fear factor went. So that's how no I faced that situation, those periods. And also luckily I had my family, my family people and friends calling me, wishing me. No, they've been checking with me on day-to-day basis through WhatsApp or calls. So those things actually motivated me, to keep myself up. So
Wonderful,
that's
wonderful, wonderful, Rama. That is a compliment for you, not only from me but many people who are watching the show. Vidya Shivram, she's saying thank you, Rama, for sharing experience as a guide. So many people are just saying that it's wonderful, great going, Rama, and Renuka Ramakrishnan ma'am, she's saying that great initiative. Rama
Thank
Rajesh
you,
is most
ma'am. Thank
important
you.
topic, much needed today. Yes, much needed today because most of us. Do you think, Rama, is it
Hmm.
because that social media has created an illusion or created a fear in the initial days that which created a lot of chaos? Yes, there was a lot of there were real problems. Do you think social media or news channels watching them and constantly digging over things also are creating problems for people, because
Obviously,
people who have come out of it are going through a lot of mental stress also. Matlab, they have created another new disease for themselves. So what do you have to say
correct.
about
Yeah, obviously the social media also plays a major role. Though they're creating awareness,
that?
no, a lot of negative things are also roaming around, and which keeps people in fear, and pulls them. Already, see, we are sitting at home, so that itself is very depressive. And with
Mhm.
positive COVID things, quarantining themselves, it's like half a month, like it's nearly 15 days they need to quarantine themselves, and should not
Correct.
see people, cannot talk to anybody. So these
Mhm.
things will automatically pull their mood levels. So it is
Mhm.
something people have to stay strong. Only word
Mhm.
I can say is stay strong. Tell to
Mhm.
themselves that nothing is going to happen, we are going to be out of this, but patience is required. So they need to monitor themselves, be patient, have faith,
Mhm.
and then automatically they'll be out of it. I know there are certain critical situations which is happening to be this thing in our hospital itself.
Mhm.
Older people who have got affected, who went even to ICU bed, they are back to the normal one. But the
Correct.
people, the younger one, who are very 30s, they have been to ICU. No, they were not able to revive. Like, I mean, their life ended. It's very pathetic to know about this. So it is only thing is that the older people are very strong enough and mentally they have seen the life and they are facing it. They are no actually fighting it and they are coming back. So I would say for the younger generation, they are nowadays like people are very sensitive and they even for small things they react immediately.
Very true.
They
Very
should
true.
not panic actually.
Mm.
They shouldn't panic. The first step, they should get to know things what is happening to their body, and at the same time they should not leave as such. They should not ignore. They should consult the right person, get things done, and then stay strong. That's how it is. These situations can be handled only by this way. So unless otherwise, if you're not staying strong, nobody can help you out. Even the doctors can't help you. So
Fantastic.
this is one thing
Very
which
well said. Very well said, Rama. Because to know from you, it's very important. Because I can say many things. Many people can say many things, but people who have experienced it and who are constantly working with the people who are already affected by COVID is something that's the bang on. That's the thing you should know. Now, Rama, when you were handling people, what kind of suggestions you give to people? Now you have gone through this, so where your perspective of earlier and after, before and after, to handle the patients have changed in your mindset, or how is it now?
yeah, I could empathize them. Previously it was not like, since I faced it, I know physically how it will be. Previously I didn't realize the the physical difficulties what they would be facing and all. Once I faced that and I saw my husband suffering, and my even my daughter also was suffering for that, like with the symptoms for 4 5 days. So after that
Okay.
she became all right. It was only minimal, though she had fever and other things. So the physical difficulties whatever the patients are facing, that I was able to feel, and after the this thing, when I visit patients I could understand even more better. So that difference I could make it actually. So though I empathize their feelings, the physical tiredness and other things, we unless otherwise you don't face, they don't you will not
Yeah.
understand. So those parameters I was able to realize, and I would tell them initially. I mean, the way of addressing patients also changed. So I would tell them, this is how it will be, this is how it is going to be, this will be like this. You have to be, the fifth day to 10th day would be the crucial time, like where you need to monitor ideas even to my neighbors. So even my
Okay.
neighbors got, the elderly people as well as got affected. So immediately I said, do this, do that. So I was able to know step by step process. I was able to guide to them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Your
those
video
changes.
is frozen. What happened? 1 minute. Your
I'm sorry.
video. Your video has frozen. Did you get any notification by any chance? Matlab,
No.
messages.
My voice is audible.
Your voice is audible. Your video is frozen. Just in case if you get any WhatsApp message, yeah, yeah, fine. Yeah.
It's perfect now.
No, no, it's fine. So, very well said that you have saw yourself a drastic change. Now, I want to. You earlier said also that we should take so much precautions, this, that, and everything. You were mentioning from day one, and get vaccinated. Even in initial days, now everybody is getting vaccinated. But initial days when nobody was actually caring, they were even having the spectacle about what will happen if I get vaccinated also. Those days itself, you were doing a drive where you were asking people to come and do it. How do you think that negligence by us also is one of the reason for the second wave? What do you think?
Obviously, negligence and no. I mean, lot of there was no restrictions. People wearing mask still. Like in the month of Feb and March and all, if you take, people weren't wearing masks. They were
Mm-hmm.
literally roaming around and getting along well and having parties and other things. See, parties are fine. I understand. People have been for a year. They have stayed at home and now they are meeting people and they wanted that. I understand, but at the same time, they should have been more responsible. Not spreading this. Even I mean, I think Feb itself, like March, itself we had cases.
Yeah,
That
mask is
time
one.
itself, the restrictions would have been more serious. People should have stopped themselves, and they should have maintained the social distancing. So all these things, even for vaccination drive, when people came, we were educating them. So though they get vaccinated, it doesn't mean that you don't get COVID. You will not be affected by COVID. But three mantras which we have been following from the day one, the last pandemic, that is wearing mask, hand sanitization, and social distancing. These three mantra is very, very, very important, like which they had to follow even now, even later on also for a while. Now see, the cases have reduced now. They got reduced, like weeks lockdown time in Chennai. It is lockdown here
Correct.
for a week. So
No,
that
overall it's lockdown only. Yeah,
yeah, overall it is lockdown, but in like the cases, it was high. Now it has got reduced. So you could see the difference. So by this, at least people should learn and follow these three mantras, which for a while, at least to eradicate all the situations.
That's very true. So Uma is saying this is very much useful for us, Rama. Keep rocking. Yes,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Uma.
Yeah. So one more thing, people who have already vaccinated twice also, you were one of that cases, are, though we take precautions, still there is a chance, but most of the people who are vaccinated think that they will not get what is that I have vaccinated twice and it's also a month also is over. So I can roam around, hangover, do everything, all this is, created, or all this is going around, what is there, what will happen, I'm strong enough, I've already, or people who have already had COVID, they feel that, I can produce a lot of antibodies, I can fight over it or whatever. So why don't you, give a one set of, let's call it as a gyan only, it's good to give gyan sometimes. So why don't you tell that it's not like that? So why don't you tell about these things so that once again we'll repeat it because it's good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what you said is true. Like, I mean, people vaccinating themselves doesn't mean that they will not get coronavirus, the impact. I mean, the impact will be less compared to the people who aren't vaccinated. The impact of the the virus will be less. The lung will be protected, shielded by the vaccination. So for me, I was actually home quarantining. I didn't visit hospital itself. The very first day when I turned out to be positive, I visited there. I checked my vitals, everything, and doctor said you can home quarantine yourself. He said, and I came back. And only thing is that I had was a little cold, which I was doing steaming and other regimen what we have to follow. I was following that. Whereas my husband, if you take, the impact was more compared to me. So this itself is a live example for us. So I would maybe I would give a suggestion to all people. Though they are vaccinated, try to follow the protocols or whatever. They should be first disciplined themselves. So they should follow all the the rules, whatever is required, like wearing mask and wearing mask, and then social distancing and hand washing. All these things they should completely follow strictly, and also inculcate their family people also follow the same. Especially children are getting affected now with this second wave. Actually, even my daughter, she's just 15 years, so she also got affected with that virus. So the after effects would be more severe. So they need to strictly, initially itself, precaution is always better than cure. So better follow all those rules. And even if you're affected, but that doesn't mean like your immunities will go down, but you can bring it up with the proper for diet and the exercise. So they shouldn't stop themselves by doing the breathing exercise, even the cardio exercise, whatever it is, they should do it. Even though their body tiredness would be there, slowly, step by step, they can improvise, and also their diet pattern. So diet plays a major role. You itself know, like everybody knows, 80% of it's the diet. So a lot of immune boosting food pattern is there in online. A lot of dietitians are giving interviews. They can follow all those things and then stay safe.
Correct. Your frame is frozen again. Why don't you check here, Rama? So while Rama
okay
is
now?
joining in, yeah, now it's fine. So yeah, many people are wishing you. So moving on, you were saying about all the food and what we have to do and how we should go. Now, when the entire process of COVID is going within you, within your family, what were you doing? Were you doing a lot of meditation, breathing exercises, or did you follow any kind of chanting, or did you follow any kind of books? Did you read some kind of books? How is it? What did you do?
Okay.
I think
See,
I
initially
again
that
it's frozen.
quarantine
Yeah,
period, you need to take
again it's
rest.
frozen.
I'm again frozen.
Yeah, I think some messages are coming you and it's frozen. It's freezing. Just if you get any notification or any messages, it will freeze. Yeah, yeah.
Am
Carry on.
I
Yeah,
fine? I mean, am
yeah,
I
yeah. You're fine now. You're fine.
audible?
You're fine. You're fine. Carry on. You were saying something. Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
yeah. So you see, initially the first thing would be the tiredness would be there. I would say take ample rest and lot of fluids. So these are the things which I have been advised to do. So that is what I have been following. I followed those days. So
Mm-hmm.
lot of liquid so that it washes out, and then the rest. The body requires rest. So you should rest yourself, and once you become all right, and then slowly you can start off your exercise or whatever it is. The breathing alone, like I was doing a breathing exercise alone, I was doing. So because the initial stage itself, like I had my for me the symptoms was only the sore throat, and then I developed cold.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only thing, and I had nasal block, for which I was taking steaming, and then a lot of hot fluids. And then I started slowly, once my this thing level of the cold got reduced, I started doing breathing exercises. So breathing exercise which helped me a lot, which will kind of help you in improving the saturation as well. So so that is how and then slowly you can step by step. So you can then however your body reacts, like, based on that you can just increase your walking pattern or doing exercise or whatever it is, you can do it. Slowly you need to bug yourself, have food, do the exercise, and then follow that.
Wonderful.
Whatever your body says, please listen to that. That's what.
Absolutely. Now, one final question to you before I end our session today is that you were saying that you should talk to many people around us so that they give us proper uh, positivity. They tell good things to us and they make us understand that you'll be fine. But if you see, most of them don't share it. Don't share that
Huh.
they're going through COVID also, because there is a probability that I have seen many cases. There's a probability there's people do over empathizing, over sympathizing, over panicking the people who have got it.
Yeah.
you know I have seen that. I myself have got in October. I've seen that.
Mhm.
I stopped to saying to people because they call and they empathize and they sympathize and you feel panicking. Array, this will happen, that will happen, that will happen. Uh, you're already taking medicines. You're already seeing a pulse oximeter. You're already doing everything. But when people call to ask you how you are, they don't do just ask you how you are. Eat that, nothing. They'll ask, hey, did you eat that? Did you do that? Did you check your pulse? You should not below be 94. You will die. So there is a constant, panicking of
Inputs.
even close people, like friends, or even an extended family also. So
Mm.
do you think that's one of the reasons that people are not talking vulnerable to each other, that they're going through COVID? Because I've seen only you posting it. Everybody after recover they have posted, or after 1 month or 2 months they have. Myself I didn't post it. Seriously, I'm telling you, I've done only after 2 months. I posted that I've got it in October. So
Okay.
I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm just saying, is it true that we should avoid such people, or what should we do? Such kind of things. What did you do?
See, avoiding is like, I mean, you can ignore such people. You yourself know whom you are surrounded with, what kind of this thing you're going to inputs you're going to get, and how they are going. It's going to be panicking for you. So it is
Mhm.
we should kind of have a circle around us for this. Better to have a circle around us, and then always, like, however we lead our life, we always ignore the negativity and just listen to the positive. So the positive things is nothing but it brings a kind of the thought process improvise, and the chemical reactions itself, like will help us in recovering. So it is always better. That is why I say mentally stay strong in the sense, better avoid the negativity, whatever the inputs which is fearing you, please get to know with the correct person. So they are all, not everybody are doctors, so better to connect with doctors and get to know things, and then have clarity, educate them back. That's how. So even my parents and everybody were like having that fear. So I said them, like, this is not the way, this is how it is going to be. Even when my husband got admitted, my in-law, she was a little worried, like this is the first time he's been in hospital, he has never visited a hospital. So they were all worried, and my party was there, like, I mean, his grandmom was there, so she was crying. So I said, like, this is how the situation, so we have to accept the reality, face that, and then find a solution, and then move on. This is the only thing which we can do at this point of time, rather than
Absolutely.
sitting and then crying, I got
Crying,
this, I
weeping,
got
and
that.
making the patient more panic, you know?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's always like that. Is why we know, that is what, like, I mean, ignore whatever you feel you have a fear. Get that input. Go to a correct person. Get the knowledge. Just be silent. That's how it is. Like,
Fantastic.
nothing else can do. You can do for this.
Wonderful, Rama. It's very nice, Rama. It's always nice to connect with you. Whenever I connect with you, I get a lot of positive vibes, and I can see always your post are very positive. I actually, if some people who are watching this show now and will watch it after I broadcast it, if you have any negative things, or if you feel very low or dull or anything like that, no, you just go to her profile and just check her. The kinds of phrases every day she puts are very humorous, very 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 interesting. Some are nostalgic also, so you can relate to what she's putting. So it'll get you yourself relief from the present stress environment. We should have such positive minds around us to keep ourselves positive. Thank you, Rama. Thank you so much for coming again and sharing to be mentally strong and what you have gone through. And it's wonderful to have you again.
Thank you so much, Jyoti, giving me platform once again, and I'm very, I'm always honored and happy to join you again and again. Thanks for giving this opportunity to share it with people. So it is something I would like to say, people, please stay strong. Unless otherwise you don't stay strong, your mind will actually, you will have a depressive mood. I know how it is. I have faced. So see people who are giving interviews or talking about this, get to know the clarity, get to know about this, get clarity, and then stay strong. Thank you. Thanks.
Wonderful, wonderful, Rama. It's wonderful talking to you, and we'll connect again. Maybe after a few weeks, another topic where
Yeah.
we'll be encouraging people to be positive and staying positive. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.